Okay, it's challenging to wake him up, so let's see what the piece of plastic is. I imagine it's some type of ID.
It's a dock worker's ID, doubling as a shift card and a job permit. A young, able-bodied man stares back at you from the photo. Santiago S. John.
Ooh, we can steal it. We've got a pretty good try. Hey everybody, Charlie902 here, and welcome back to Disco Elysium. When we last left off, we gained consciousness and figured out what our face looks like. I still don't think we know our name. We woke up in this apartment here, and we're trying to figure out who we are and what is going on. All right, so last we found was our shoe hanging on this hook, so let's see what else we can figure out and find out in this apartment. All right, I think there may be something down here. This guy has a heck of a hangover. Well, we have a heck of a hangover. Let's go through this door. Okay, we've got an autosave. Let's go on out. It mentioned going out on the balcony in order to try to grab our other shoe. I was thinking we could get out to the balcony this way. Let's try going inside and seeing if we could go out to the balcony real quick. Through this glass, maybe? No.
The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in.
Let's look out.
The morning light hurts your eyes. It's hazy, but you see the ocean and some war-torn buildings.
War torn. Okay, so there was a war, and we're on the coast. Okay, I was trying to see if we could go on the balcony from there. It doesn't appear so. So let's go out into the hallway here of our apartment. I assume it's apartment. Okay, let's hit tab here. Can we click on the radio? We cannot. Different towns. What's this? Something on the table. Is it money? Okay, sure, we'll take money. Real? All right. I have a feeling this game is going to highlight just how
officer,
unknowledgeable I am of worldly things. All right, let's check this out. Calendar says it's March. The year is 51. So this cassette was in 43. So it's 51. If that calendar is correct, we have no way of knowing if the calendar is correct. Let's talk to the lady. Scare her off with our smile.
Raises a cigarette to her lips.
Klaji? Miss Orange Disco Dancer. The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips.
Her eyes are brown and her face is speckled with birthmarks. She can't be more than 28.
Okay, our perception tells us that she's around late 20s.
A silver jumpsuit falls off her like scale armor, sparkling. This is the sparkle of too many nights out on the city.
All right, she said, "Hello, officer. Am I military personnel? Turn your bloated face away from her beauty and just keep on walking." Let's interact.
No.
Why'd you call me officer?
Because you're a police officer, sir.
Are you sure?
I am, yes. Unless you've been feeding us a set of very well-rehearsed lies all this time.
Okay, so we know her, or at least we're acquainted with her.
You've been here for 3 days. On official police business, no less.
3 days.
I couldn't say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
No, we're not doing that. Oof. I kind of don't want to say either one of these to her. Let's try the first one. Why don't I remember being a cop or anything else?
Could it be because of the drinking?
Maybe, or maybe I was drugged.
She hasn't had time to put her makeup on. This is her morning cigarette. She looks tired, her beauty waning faster than it ought to at her age.
Okay. Let's leave her alone for now.
Of course. Be careful, officer. They don't like the police around here.
Who is they? Continue.
Something stirs in you as she's about to go. Call it an instinct, a need. The need to ask questions. It's like you said the words a million times before.
Reaction speed. So this is muscle memory. We're not even thinking about it.
She looks back at you, a light glinting off her eyes.
Yeah, let's ask her some questions.
Yes.
Yeah, let's ask her if she heard anything.
There was the usual ruckus. Loud disco music. I couldn't say.
Did it have any visitors?
It's impossible to hear people speaking from over here.
Just nods towards room number 3. Loud disco music?
Oh, yes. Various artists. Ostentatious orchestration prime among them.
Ostentatious orchestrations. I'm guessing that's my favorite.
Oh, that. Yeah. Whoa. The less said about oh, the better.
Okay.
Oh, were huge where I come from. I was very young then, of course. Like 7. Life gets hard, but we go on.
Mostly just gets hard, doesn't. She might take that the wrong way. Yeah, we go on all right.
I don't know about that. At around 2 o'clock, disco stopped, and there was a change of pace.
What happened?
A slow, sad song started playing, like organ music on repeat. That went on for quite a while. Some of the time, you were yelling along to it.
Was I singing this? Show her the empty case of the smallest church in St. Sayans?
Yes, there was a church in there. A really small church. Like the smallest, saddest church in the whole world. It was about that. And also...
And also what?
that it doesn't matter anymore and that we're alone now. It was difficult to tell. The song itself was very quiet and soft, but you sounded like a winded boar, sir. It was hard to understand what you were singing on top of it.
Let's apologize for being us.
Don't be. I was going out later anyway. It didn't bother me.
So what happened?
Then you started screaming and trashed the place.
You sure I wasn't being assaulted?
No, it didn't sound like there was a fight. It sounded like someone was trashing their room. A window was smashed. A tape player, probably. The song stopped. And furniture, too. A real destructathon. There was screaming. Then I think you passed out.
Please tell me there wasn't anything else.
There was. I think you screamed that you didn't want to be this type of animal anymore. I may have misheard, but it was sort of memorable.
I don't want to be this type of animal anymore. What type of animal?
I went out afterwards. Everything was quiet by then, around 4 or 5. And that was it.
Where am I?
You're in a hostel, sir.
Okay. No, where are we? Like, where in the world?
We are in Revachol.
Okay, I knew that.
Revachol is the disgraced former capital of the world, divided into zones of control under foreign occupation. Half a century after a failed world revolution, she is central to our moment in time.
Capital of the world. Former. Foreign occupation. Is it multiple foreign occupiers or just one? Foreign occupation. Foreign to the world? So is this alien occupation? That doesn't mean much to me. I bet it is alien occupation. It has to be.
You sure look like you're from Revachol. Revachol parties.
Revachol is known to party.
Her
Continue.
accent suggests she is not from around here. She's from Aranye, another part of the world.
Man, I said orange. Oranje. Oranje, another part of the world. What do they have against police here?
The dock workers are pretty cocky. They think they're police enough. At least here on the coast. I can't say about the rest of the city.
Okay. Is it 51? No idea what the first numbers are.
It's 51.
What are the first numbers?
The current century?
And that is?
Centuries don't have numbers. They have names. And this is the current one.
Okay, so how many have there been?
Civilization has existed for 8,000 years, sir.
Okay, what's funny about it?
You're right. There is nothing funny about civilization.
Woof. All right. Well, thanks for talking with me. You can go now.
Glad to have been of assistance.
All right, we got something new to think about. At least I thought we did. Maybe that was just telling us that we have 5%. Okay, let's take a look at her cigarette. Slipped a nice long stub in the ashtray. It's still smoking. Tab, can we knock on this door? We cannot interact with that door. That's her door. It's a staircase. What's this? This is the weekend edition of the satirical newspaper Trompe le Monde. Trompe le Monde? Once again, horrible at French pronunciation. I apologize. I didn't take French in school. I took Spanish, and I suck at that as well. Heck, I can barely speak English. I think there was a door over here, so we're going to go check that out before we go downstairs. Okay. Need to pass time, buy a book. Reading passes time quickly. Okay. Whoa, it's bright. Okay. Let's see if we can find our shoe. Looks like we have found it. I hear gulls. Take this shoe. There. Oh, there's two things here. Let's put the shoe on first. They give us composure and -1 to savoir faire. Savoir faire? I want to say savior fair. Alright, so we got -2 to that because of our jeans and our pants. Okay, because it makes us louder. That makes sense. What does it give to us? Composure. Okay. Is there anything else out here? Ooh, we have 2 little circles. Let's click the yellow.
There they both are. 2 identical shoes, both copiously green and indiscriminately snakeskin, reunited on your feet.
I have a patch back here? Okay.
Like 2 baby crocodiles.
These do not look like normal cop shoes. I'm assuming I'm undercover or a detective.
It's pretty clear a normal cop is not what you are.
How do they fit?
Good, they're balanced, comfy. Feels
Something
like
happened.
the only good thing about you right now. truth be told.
Did I lose morale? Great. What's this? Briny wind. Yes, we know we're in. Oh, what do we notice here? Smell of the sea. Makes us dizzy. This shows what we have in our hands. Time of day, day 1. What is this? Money? Real? Let's go downstairs. Equip a flashlight in low light areas. Ooh, okay. Love the art style. Almost, and I'm probably getting this wrong, but almost seems impressionistic to me, but not quite. All right, let's check this out. All right, so this is stage to sing. Big old karaoke mic just waiting for someone to sing in it. Can we get up here and sing in it? Doesn't appear so. What's this? Speaker is connected to the radio. The music is seasoned with static. All right. So since this is purple, this is Psyche.
You should totally sing karaoke here, the first chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know your vast, oceanic soul.
My soul is covered by the hangover.
Of course, at this point, precise measurements of your soul can only be performed from the outside. It needs to be heard through a PA system by other people.
When I come to it, what should I sing?
You should sing the sad small church song from that tape you found. Thought it was obvious.
Yeah, seems about right. It seemed to resonate with me.
Serves them right. Wipe that smirk off their face with your sad, tragic, small church song. Who's laughing now? No one.
We want them to share in our pain.
You would need another copy of the tape first, though. The one upstairs is destroyed.
Okay. And I imagine we have a journal task here. Sing karaoke. Get a hold of a sad song on tape. Done. Get the shoe. Okay. Tab. Let's talk to bartender.
A man in his late 20s
Garta?
stands behind the counter, inspecting a stuffed seabird. As you approach, he gives you a sideways glance, then looks down again.
Stuffed seabird.
Everything is cool between you and this guy. He's a big fan. Make some small talk.
No empathy. That's right, our psyche sucks. Let's look at the bird.
A competent work of taxidermy. The white and brown seabird lies among piles of coasters and drying mugs. One of its wings broken. The man is trying to mend it.
Don't tell me we broke it.
Looks like the bird was ripped off the shield that was used to mount it, most likely on a wall. This is the Great Skua. The seabird is the symbol for the discovery of the Insulindian Isola, the part of the world you are in right now.
Insulindian. Insolent? Sola. And where was it? Revachol or something like that? Capital of the world, former capital of the world, foreign invaders. Not necessarily invaders. Occupation.
The small steel tag says as much. The Great Skua. Ste Koari's Skua.
What happened to the bird?
Look, your buddy is over there.
He looks at the doors where a man in a bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. So I have a buddy. Or maybe it's somebody I got in a fight with. Maybe it's not a buddy. It's in Astraces.
Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
Yeah, what do you mean, my buddy?
He pretends not to hear you, concentrating on the bird instead.
Let's look at the stuffed bird
A
again.
competent work of taxidermy. The white looks like the bird. This is the great skua. The small steel tag says as much.
All right, those were all the
Great
same, which is
skua.
why I skipped them.
Stegoarius skua.
Can I help you with that?
Look, your buddy is over there. Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
Okay, we're going to answer the
He
same.
pretends not to hear you, concentrating on the bird instead.
Ask him if he's the bartender.
No, I'm not the bartender. I'm the cafeteria manager.
He's very animated all of a sudden. This seems like a touchy subject.
All right, understood.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's leave. What is this? Menu has been wiped clean. Only the word Monday is written on it. All right, so I forgot what the blue is. Knowledge? A woman's hand wrote yesterday's menu. Today starts in a man's handwriting. Okay. What is this? Nosafed? Nosafed? Gives me 1 health. This is drugs? I have 1 health charge. This is to refill health. Okay. Let's see what Nosafed is. Can we look at it? No. What is this? Water cooler? Large bubble rising to the surface. Okay. Oh. This is physique. So that's what we hear. The soft purr an electric juicer comes from the kitchen. Someone is working. All right, I don't want to bug them in the kitchen yet. This is where you return trays. Inside you catch a glimpse of union paraphernalia, a strike poster, and some red something or others. Couldn't read it quick enough. Strike poster. What does this say? Mess hall reserved for union members. Doors open at 1600. Is this a video game? Royal pinball machine unplugged. Speak to the lady in the wheelchair.
Hello, sweetie.
Lena, the cryptozoologist's wife. You're more than just a cryptozoologist's wife.
You shouldn't keep your colleague waiting.
Bomber jacket. This is our guy. Before we talk to him, I want to see what else we can find in here, though. Let's hit tab, see what's highlightable. Oh, there's a bunch of stuff down here. Let's go down here. Another bottle. Bottle of rum has been knocked over. Beautiful dark liquid is spilling out. It's an individual asleep. Should we wake him? Yeah, let's try it. Man is sleeping at a table wearing mud-caked boots and rolled down overalls. The back of his shirt reads Wild Pines. It's circled by a logo with a tree.
A colorful piece of plastic is dangling from his carabiner. Makes your fingers itch. On the counter, rolled out of his open hand, you see a blister pack of headache medicine.
Okay, it's challenging to wake him up, so let's see what the piece of plastic is. I imagine it's some type of ID.
It's a dock worker's ID, doubling as a shift card and a job permit. A young, able-bodied man stares back at you from the photo. Santiago S. John.
Ooh, we can still it. We've got a pretty good try. Do we want to still it? 72%. Interfacing. Pick up the pills.
The man does not mind. You probably need them more than he does.
Alright, so that helps my morale. Should we steal his ID? No. We'll come back if we need it. There's a sign here. Summer door closed for the winter, so it's winter time. Okay. Looks like all that's left is either to go to the back, which I imagine it probably won't let us through. Doors bolted, kitchen reserved for personnel until 1300. Alright, let's go talk to Bomber Jacket. I don't think we need to be stealing our identification right off the beginning. Alright,
The
knowledge.
theme on that pinball machine is a standard royalist theme, used on everything from pinball cabinets to full flavor cigarettes.
Royalist theme. So imagine there's going to be several different divisions of the city, or maybe political parties, political movements, ideologies. What are its hallmarks?
Clinging to a picture book version of the past century, waiting for the king to come back and cast out all the profiteers and homosexuals. Basically, imagine a yellow plastic crown with a liquor brand emblazoned on it.
Clinging to a picture book version of the past. So looking at the past with rose-colored glasses, kind of like the past was a better time, but it may not have been because it's a picture book version. So maybe the idea of the past and not actually what it actually was like. Yeah, what about the world of today?
The contemporary period stands still. The fated carousel of progress that doomed the royalists is itself winding down. Our time is decelerating into what no one knows.
Okay, our time is decelerating. Is it being replaced by another species? That's my guess so far. Let's talk to Bomber Jacket.
A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. You.
Kim Kitsuragi? I think I pronounced that right.
As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting.
Okay, so he's friendly towards us.
On the sleeve of his bomber jacket, as well as on its back, are the same enigmatic white rectangles as on your blazer.
Okay, so I thought this white rectangle was a patch because I thought we had an old coat with like holes in it, but apparently it means something more. Either it means we're part of the same group, or maybe it's more than that. Let's shake his hand.
Hello, I'm Kim Kitsuragi,
Kitsuragi.
Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
Sure.
You realize he's waiting for your name.
Let's invent a name.
Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau.
I felt an 80 some percent chance. Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau. Yeah, it's a little bit ostentatious.
No, it's not. Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau is one classy
Oh,
name.
I guess I have to
for
say
one
it because I
classy
failed.
cause. Say it.
I'm saying it.
Yes, well,
Wasn't even paying attention.
Not for a moment does he believe that's your real name. He casts it aside as an intradepartmental joke or a peculiarity he doesn't understand.
Thank God for that.
it looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
I don't know.
What he means is, he has been trying to meet up with you for 2 days, but you have been otherwise occupied.
I mean, I did talk to the cafeteria manager.
If you don't mind, we should talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown of the area. Now that I'm here as well. I understand the scene is out back, right?
The scene. Okay, crime scene?
It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
I haven't.
Okay. We'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case.
So there's at least one death.
Have you removed the dead body from the tree?
I don't know if I've removed it or not. I want to say no, but I don't know. I wish there was an I don't know answer. No?
So, the body is still in the tree,
Yeah?
where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner.
Let's get going then.
After you, officer.
Am I in charge?
If you're about to embark on an investigation, shouldn't you have a badge?
Yeah, I should.
You mean you don't have a badge?
It wasn't on me when I woke up.
Losing your identification card is a serious matter. My vehicle has a shortwave. You can use it to report your badge missing. I advise you to try to locate it as quickly as possible, but getting the body down should still take precedence.
I agree. All right, journal. Report your badge missing. Inspect the victim's body. Interview cafeteria manager. Well, let's interview the cafeteria manager. Next episode. All right, everyone. Thanks for watching. This is super fun, super interesting game. I'm loving it so far. I hope you guys are too. If you like my content, please consider a like, comment, and a subscribe. And stay tuned for the next episode. We'll see you then. Thank you. Bye-bye.